How are you doing, Alex? Good evening, Renisa.
Good evening,
Oh,
teacher.
hi. How was the weekend over there? Kathy, tell me about your weekend. How was your weekend?
Um, my weekend. Well, it was um so.
So, all right. But did you go to the church this weekend?
Uh, Saturday. I worked. Um, After that, I went to Mega Centro. Then I went to beauty parlor.
What?
Yes.
Ah, nice. That's
Um,
nice. You went to the beauty parlor.
Thank you. Sunday. Uh, and Sunday morning, I went to the church. Um,
And
I didn't Sunday. Then I didn't visit um,
you didn't
or
visit
anywhere.
who? Oh, you didn't go anywhere. Yes, I
Okay,
understand.
I didn't go. Yes, excuse me. That's it.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Kathy. And do you go to the church on Saturday? Did you go to the church on Saturday?
Um, Saturday I go.
Did you go to
Uh,
the church?
Saturday. I go to the church sometimes.
Yeah, but this Saturday, did you go to the church last Saturday?
Uh, Repeat, teacher, please.
Did you go to the church last Saturday?
No, I didn't.
Ah, okay, that's what I was asking, and thank you for that. Well, Renisa got kicked out. Thank you for sharing all that, Katis. Alex, how about you? What can you tell me about your weekend?
I am good.
And tell me about your weekend. What did you do?
On Saturday stay home. On Sunday, is play the piquilla. Next, stay home.
Stayed home. Okay.
Yes.
Well, Alex, one important point in English, you need to use the subject in the sentence. You say on Saturday stayed home. Who stayed home? You. So you have to say I stayed home. I played pitilla. Understand? You have to say Alex. You have to say I. You have to mention the person. Did you hear me,
Okay.
Alex? Did you hear me? So, guys, Alex and Renisa and Katis, in English, it is important to mention the subject. So, on Saturday, I played, I went, I did. Don't say like on Saturday played Vitilla. No, you need to say on Saturday I played. On Saturday stayed home. No, on Saturday I stayed home. You have to say who. You have to mention the subject. So don't forget that, Alex, please. The subject is important. It's not like in Spanish. In Spanish, I say, el sábado fui al parque. So in English, in Spanish, it's not necessary to say like el sábado yo fui al parque. El yo está de cierto modo implícito porque el verbo fui se refiere al pronombre yo directamente. Si es en inglés, la palabra went aplica a cualquier pronombre, a cualquier persona, porque los verbos en pasado tienen una sola forma para todos los pronombres, con excepción del verbo to be. Por eso hay que mencionar el sujeto. Y en español y en presente también ocurre un caso similar. Hay que usar el sujeto. So, no puede decir, on Saturday went to the park. No, you have to say, on Saturday I went to the park. You have to mention the subject. Don't forget that. So, Alex, did you understand? Alex, did you understand?
Yes. Yes,
Okay, don't
understand,
forget
teacher
that.
Miguel.
Okay, don't forget that. So you have to say I, you, he, and mention the subject of the person when you are speaking. Astrid, good evening. Welcome to the class. How are you doing? Hello, are you there, Astrid? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Great, great. So as I was saying, in Spanish, I say, for example, el sábado fui al parque. Well, el sábado estaba let's say, estaba trabajando or whatever. So, no es necesario decir yo en español o porque el mismo verbo hace referencia al pronombre yo en ese caso o cualquier otro, right? If I ask you, what did your mother do? Right? ¿Qué hizo tu mamá? Te dice, bueno, ella, y muchas veces ni siquiera decir ella, te dice, se quedó durmiendo, porque muchas veces la palabra misma se refiere a la persona, pero en inglés no, el pronombre hay que mencionarlo. You have to mention the subject, right? So you cannot say like on Saturday went to the park or on Saturday was working. No, you have to say I. On Saturday I went to the park. On Saturday I was working and so and so. You have to say I, you, he, she, and the action. All right, don't forget that. Well, Astrid, tell us how are you doing and how was your weekend? Tell us something about you.
Oh, teacher, my weekend was bad because I don't have knee.
Wow, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks.
So that's I hope you get better. I hope you get better as soon as possible. So
Thank you,
let's
teacher.
guys, tonight you're very welcome. You're welcome for that. Well, you have to know, guys, that for today and for a couple of days, Annabelle is not gonna be in the class because she's on vacation. You know, like the honeymoon vacation because she's getting married. You know, I think she's getting married in this week, so she's gonna be on a honeymoon in the cup for a couple of days. You know what honeymoon is, right? Honeymoon is the way we say luna de miel in English. So she's gonna be on honeymoon a couple of days, right? That's Annabelle. I just typed that in the chat so you can see that honeymoon. Well, and for today we have some people to make their presentation. Katis, are you ready for making that presentation about the unusual job? And Alex, are you ready for this presentation tonight?
Teacher,
You
Yes,
said yes, Katis? Yes, Katis. Alex
yes,
is ready.
not ready.
yeah,
Okay, Katis, you're not ready. When will you be ready?
No, teacher. I didn't see. I didn't. I haven't seen the video. Eh, no sé si se recuerda ayer que
Yeah.
le escribí,
Oh,
porque
yeah,
estoy
yeah.
fuera de tema académico y no he visto
Oh,
nada.
oh, yeah, yeah. You told me. You told me, Katis. You told me. I have to help you with that, right? I will help you with that. Just a reminder. I will help you with that. Alex is ready. Rainisa, how about you? Are you ready? You were ready on Friday. Are you ready today, Rainisa?
Yes, teacher, I am ready.
Okay, thank you. And well, actually, you told me, so I guess you will be sending the presentation directly to me, or you want to share with the classmates tonight about your presentation? Astrid, can you hear me? I think Astrid got kicked out. Oh, Astrid is there. Astrid, are you ready for the presentation tonight, or you gonna wait for me because you spoke with me personally. So what are you going to do? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Atri wrote me personally about that, but you can also type in the chat if you want. All right. Okay, Alex, you can put up your microphone in the meantime. You need to speak. No. So let's begin with Rainisa this time because Rainisa has been ready since Friday. Rainisa, are you going to share your screen or what? Are you going to share your screen? You can go ahead and share. So guys, let's pay attention to Rainisa. She's going to share her presentation. She's going to be talking about an unusual job. Go ahead, Rainisa. I can see your screen, Rainisa. Turn on your microphone, turn on your mic, and guys, let's listen to Rainisa.
Hello, good evening. God bless you. God bless you. Today I will be explaining a short documentary about the potato chip inspectors. Potato chip inspector, the chip profession. Boston on the 3rd of October on the year 2013 sounds like a yummy job. Who doesn't like to eat perfect crispy chips? But how do you wonder, however, chip in the bag is perfect in shape and color? There is a job called potato chip inspector, but the person inspects else on every chip before it goes to packaging. They get right rid of burning, broken, or appetizing specimen. Washington's of potato cheese tumble down a conveyor belt might be monotonous, but it is a living for people out there and they pretty much enjoy the job. Chief Inspector Myrtle Young worked for 8 hours. Chief Safer Food ENC, a potato chip plant in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Young scanned the conveyor Bell, in search of misshapen, brought a miscolored chip. She even has a good collection of key white sheets that were looked at like some specific like she had on angry dot cheat and counter cheap and sleeping beer cheese to her collection, which she was very proud. The potato chip has celebrating its 160th birthday this year, and March 14 is National Potato Chip Day in America. A job as a potato chip total fall under the broader category of inspector, tester, sorter, sampler, and warehair. But the job doesn't who's included watching the chips going down. They need to take for more responsibilities as well. That included discussing the inspected result white doses who are responsible for the product and recommend necessary corrective and they have to inspect the text or measure material, products and installation, discarded reject products, material or equipment not meeting a specification, mark incense white uh, with the title tools as broad or as reaction status. Sunlight launch is not it. Wilson cheat lover love to do the job for the sake of being around potato chip around the day. There is no specific certificate or degree needed, but still on has to carry some try to become a kitchen expert. You should have a heat school, degree or higher and chart this stripe. Um, one, truth, 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 truth,
Trustworthy.
trustworthy. You are now for your personal integrity and honesty. Team player, you are able to listen, communication, and worldwide sound out of different people. Reliable, you can always be counting on to do a good job. But there is inspection make 12 bulls and hard 20,000 to 50,000 dollars annually, but it takes a lot of skill to make sure they test it right. So what the thing of this scarlet? Of course not a credit, but a good job to earn if you are not a credit-oriented person. It could become monot- mon-
Monotonous.
monotonous after some time, but if you are happy to make every potato chip packet full of perfected toast and shaped cheese, then you might want to stay to it for long. That's it.
Okay. So the an applause for you first. Very good. So good job, Rainisa. I would like now to ask you, what personal opinion do you have about this job? Professional potato chip inspector. Potato chip inspector. What opinion do you have regarding that job? Like with your personal words, Ranisa.
What teacher?
I would like to know What personal opinion
Repeat.
do you have about that job, the potato chip inspector? What is your personal opinion? What is your personal idea or point of view about that job? What can you say about that, Ranisa? What a personal opinion or idea, what can you say in your personal words about a potato chip inspector? What can you say, Renisa?
Um,
Yes, I'm listening. What can you say in your own words? Hello, guys. How
okay,
about you?
okay, okay.
Yes. Okay. Tell me, Renisa. Very quick. You have 2 minutes at least to say your own opinion about it.
Um, Dan, don't find that in that is fine. Then finds the potato chips inspector.
That is fine. Tell me more about it. Tell me more. Say something. What do you find interesting? Do you like it or not? Why? Say more.
Um,
Nothing?
no,
Okay. So that's a point you can improve, Rainisa, okay? You need to have your own ideas, your own opinions about that. So I recommend you to think, tell yourself something so you can speak about. So my advice for you, Renisa, my advice for you, mi consejo, advice, if you want to know in English, advice, mi consejo, Renisa, es que puedas también, pues, elaborar tus propias opiniones respecto a algo. Puedo decir que has mejorado bastante la pronunciación en las palabras que lees, solo que en algunos casos te hace falta pues hacer las pausas correspondientes eh, de acuerdo a los signos de puntuación y quizás también algunas veces la entonación. Tienes que mejorar eso porque leer con fluidez no implica leer sin detenerse o leer súper rápido. Ya hemos hablado de eso anteriormente. Con relación a eso, la fluidez no necesariamente significa rapidez. Entonces, tomarte tu tiempo para leer, no es que leas tampoco demasiado pausado, pero que recuerda que cuando tú estás leyendo es como si le estuvieras hablando a alguien. Y si tú hablas sin hacer ningún tipo de pausa, entonces quien te está escuchando va a quizás confundir lo que estás diciendo, en algún momento quizás no te entenderá porque no hay pausas. Sin embargo, esas pausas llegan natural mientras estás hablando. Eso no ocurre cuando uno está hablando regularmente, como que una persona no hace pausa en lo que dice, porque lo que uno dice viene de una idea y esas pausas salen automáticamente, natural. Al leer, tenemos que saber transmitir esa misma idea, saber hacer las pausas que se necesitan y también tener nuestra propia opinión al respecto, que podamos decir algo, un comentario en favor, en contra o quizás algo que nosotros hayamos aprendido dentro de, porque en algún momento tenemos que saber, pues, responder de esa forma en la vida real. Y aquí hay que practicar eso. So, te recomiendo eso. También trata de pensar la forma en la que tú puedes decir una opinión sobre algo. Lo puedes decir a ti misma. No siempre todo hay que escribirlo. Y eso es algo que yo veo en ti, que tú todo lo escribes y hablas en base a lo que escribiste. No está mal escribir, pero las cosas que tú vas a decir de manera individual, de manera personal, no tienes que siempre escribirlas. Tiene que haber una forma o una capacidad de producir palabras, ideas, basándote en lo que ya tú sabes. Y que eso sea de forma oral. Lo escrito es importante, pero lo oral es, en este sentido, lo principal al hablar un idioma. ¿Entiendes? Al tratar de hablarlo. So, trata de mejorar eso. Guys, how about you, the rest of you? Do you have any opinions, any question, anything you want to comment about this text, potato chip inspector, about this job? Anybody? You can raise a hand if you want, or you can just unmute and say. If you have any question to Renisa, you let me know as well. I'll be watching if you raise your hands. So now, can you see my screen, guys? Please confirm that you can see my screen. Please confirm.
Yes, teacher, I can.
Thank you. That's Astrid. Astrid confirmed. Katis, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's right, Nisa. Thank you. And Katis, Alex, can you see my screen?
Yes.
And how about Alex? Good. All right. You all can see my screen. Well, potato chip inspector, to me, it is very interesting because I didn't know that. One person needs to verify every potato chip. You know what potato chips are? An example of potato chips is Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay or Frito-Lay, that's a potato chip brand. That's a potato chip product. And there are many of them. Frito-Lay, let's say Pringles is another kind of potato chips. And there are many and many potato chips, right? It's potato chips. It's not chips because chips in general, there are many, right? But Frito-Lay, Pringles, those are potato chips because they're made of potato. They come from potato. So a potato chip inspector is someone that verify all the potato chips like one by one, and they take out, right? They take out sacan, they take out those that are burned or those that are broken. And that makes sense. That makes sense because when we buy potato chips at the supermarket or the grocery store, we see that the majority are complete, are like full. So that makes sense. I wondered that before, right? Es algo que yo me preguntaba. Y ustedes pueden, guys, elaborar también sus opiniones, comentarios. No me lo dejen todo a mí, a propósito del tema, porque de eso se trata esto. Hay un tipo de trabajo que no sabíamos que existía y pues algo debe eso cliquear en nosotros. Alguna pregunta, alguna opinión, un comentario. Y tenemos que atrevernos a comentar. Si no saben cómo decir una palabra o algo, pregúntenme. Pero por favor, alguien debe decir algo, o más bien cada uno debe decir algo, de modo que puedan ir mejorando. Las primeras veces siempre son incómodas. Bien, estar cómodo no necesariamente significa estar bien. Entonces, ustedes tienen que aún sintiéndose un poquito incómodo, un poco fuerte, difícil, atreverse a decir algo. Yo estoy aquí para ayudarles, pero tienen que atreverse a elaborar una opinión, comentar. Bien, e ir mejorando cada vez más la complejidad de su comentario. Right? So I didn't know that there was a potato chip inspector. And I wondered how all the potato chips in the package were like entire, were like not broken, right? Yo me preguntaba eso. A veces, usted compra un Frito-Lay, you buy a Frito-Lay, and when you open the package, cuando usted abre el paquete, when you open the package, you can see that the majority are perfect. Pueden ver que la mayoría están perfectas. The majority are perfect, not broken, right? No están rotas, they're not broken. And I was wondering that. Y yo me preguntaba eso. Y ahora veo, then now I see that there is a potato chip inspector. Ya veo que hay un potato chip inspector. So that's curious. If you want to say something, you raise the hand. Si quieren decir algo, pueden levantar la mano. Si necesitan que yo repita algo de lo que dije, alguna palabra que usted me escuchó decir, me puede preguntar. Si necesita que alguna de las palabras que yo he dicho se las escriba, me pueden también pedir que lo haga. La idea es que de esto no es pasar una hora yo hablando y que ustedes me escuchen, es que de ahí algún aprendizaje podamos sacar. Y hay palabras que les pueden ser útiles que yo digo y que quizás ustedes pasan por alto. A veces la digo en español, en inglés, para que ustedes pues hagan, capten las palabras. Pero si necesitan de mí que yo las escriba o que las repita, no duden en pedirlo. Recuerden que cada uno va aprendiendo, pues, según el empeño, según el nivel de práctica que usted pueda ir desarrollando. Yo hago mi parte, necesito que ustedes hagan las suyas. Now, in order to continue, let's move that quick, very quick. Rainisa, pay attention to these words that you need to pronounce better. First of one is INC. You said ink. That's incorporated. What is that? Incorporated. You said which, which is which. The same with. You said wife. Y en esta palabra, en with, a veces vi que decías wife, en otra ocasión dijiste with, la pronunciación es with, right? Y la de arriba es which. Career. Sorry. Career. The pronunciation of this word is career. Reject. Another word, reject. Celebrating. You said celebrating. It's celebrating, celebrating, or celebrating. Celebrating, celebrating. Just. You said whose. Dijiste whose. Yes, just. Remember, recuerden que la letra J en inglés no suena como la J en español, suena como una Y. So, aquí tenemos reject. Y aquí tenemos just. Right? And so and so. For example, even with countries, aún con países. For example, we have this one. That's Jamaica, right? June, July, and so is J, the pronunciation, just, reject, and so. Even Jesus, even Jesus is Jesus, because the other Y is pronounced J. Some other words. Items. Items. It's not items, it's items. That is pronounced such as. Such as. And it goes together, right? Such as. Cell phones such as Samsung, LG, and Xiaomi, right? Such as. It means tales como. Also, this one, being. You said being, dijiste being, Renisa. Yes, being. Recuerda que eso es el verbo to be. So, con ing sería being. But, la proposición but, tú continúas diciendo but cuando la lees. No es but, es but, Renisa. So, si quieres puedes anotarlas, porque esas palabras son, algunas de ellas son palabras bien conocidas. Skill. Skill, dijiste skill. Es skill. Some more words. Able. Able, and you said able, Renisa. It's able. Another word is team. Team. You said team. Es team. Debe prestar atención y continuar trabajando con la pronunciación, Renisa. Right? Porque no está mal, pero puede mejorar. Hay palabras que, como ves aquí, que debes mejorar. Y los demás, por favor, también hagan un comentario, una pregunta quizás sobre lo que se está hablando. Así podemos de alguna forma ir interiorizando mejor las palabras o el texto que se está trabajando. Now, Alex sent me his presentation. Ranisa, do you have any questions? Katis, tell me.
No, teacher, no question.
Okay. Katis, go
Teacher,
ahead. Tell me. Yes.
what's the meaning of being?
Being. Good question. Being, it is the verb be, the verb to be, plus ing. So that equals being. So the verb be, to be, is ser o estar. Right. So being is siendo or estando. Right?
Okay.
Siendo o
Okay.
estando. Pero también puede ser
Okay.
ser, directamente puede ser ser dependiendo de lo que la intención del hablante. Por ejemplo, en algunas definiciones, cuando estamos hablando de un concepto, los conceptos a veces se hacen con ing, right? En ese caso, por ejemplo, working
Okay.
puede ser trabajando o puede ser trabajar también, como les había dicho anteriormente. So, that is being. Guys, if you have other questions, you can raise your hand. In the meantime, Alex, go ahead. We have your presentation on here. You can start. Let's listen to Alex, guys. Thank you, Astrid. Alex, go ahead if you want to present. Alex, si estás listo, if you're ready, you can start. Hello. Alex, go ahead. Alex, are you there? Well, apparently Alex is not ready. And Astrid, did you send me the presentation? Or you sent it to the group, Astrid? Or you
Okay.
will send it to me personally? Okay, you can send it to me via the voice note as we spoke before. All right, Alex, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, guys,
You
let's listen
listen?
to Alex. Yes, we're listening. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Island caretaker. Island sitter is a person who takes care of the property during the absence of the owner. The responsibilities can include anything from feeding fish and looking after the house to the buying or clothing. Duties may vary, but in any case, it is quite a high-paying job. What does what does an island caretaker do? Living in a private island may seem like a lifestyle reserved exclusively for the rich or famous, but it is possible to become any island caretaker who does exactly that. Live on a private island, the island caretaker will have numerous responsibilities. However, the, the, the work is not easy. The job can also be solitary. One in the private island can be a lonely place when others are not and inviting it. Caretakers' general responsibility revolve around maintaining the grounds as well as any dwellings structure that may be built in the space. He or she will need to prepare the island for the owner's arrival as well. It is likely that the island caretaker will need several types of care in various areas, from carpentry and plumbing to electrical expertise, gardening, landscaping ability, abilities. It will fall It will fall on the caretaker to learn as much about the environment of the island as possible so guarding decision can be made wisely. Any structure built on the island will need to be properly maintained, which may mean securing the windows and doors before any storm, repairing any damage or malfunctioning component within the home, or even making general repairs necessary during the normal life of a structure. Very often, the island caretaker will need to do all of the with limited research, and it may be difficult to research store or, or other rental establishment on the mainland. While the owner of the island is present, the island caretaker will generally tend to whatever needs the owners require. In addition to normal duties, the caretaker would address while alone in the island. This may mean tending to work, warcraft, maintaining all the terrain vehicle ATVs, managing various types of equipment, equipment on entertainment
Equip.
items. Thanks. The owner calls for on various duty specific to a particular island or our owner. The taker may also be required to have training in first and CPR should an emergency arise the island, especially while visitors are present. Salary. While seat requiring insane annual salaries is high is um, 1,800 and as low as 14,500. The majority of island caretakers' salary currently range between 25,000, 25,000, 20, 20, 25 percently to 52,000 and 75 percently to top earners, 19, 90% making 87,000 annually across the United States. According to the required answer for December 2020, the average annual salary for the position of the island caretaker, the USA, is the 42,967 dollars per year. Obviously, obviously,
Obviously.
the amount will
Obviously.
send. Obviously, uh,
Yeah.
the amount will vary the different parts of the world. For example, higher higher salary may be assigned to a caretaker remote island. It will also depend on the number of responsibility in your professional level. For example, people who already have experience in such a work can expect a salary above the, the average. The average. In any case, the work puts a lot of responsibility on the shoulders of an employee, so their earnings cannot be measured. What does an island caretaker? The caretaker's general responsibility revolves around maintaining the ground as well as any dwelling or treasure that may be built in the space. Here, the share will need to prepare the island for the owner's arrival as well. Uh, Pass in the okay. One moment. Okay. What does Pibai Island caretaker do? As we have mentioned about the work that needs to be done with the caretaker is diverse. The responsibility may include care for plants and animals, protection of the house and the adjacent, the rotaries, the routers, cleaning out garbage, removal, payment of bill, simply tourists. It is thanks. It is clear that each vacancy year differ from the previous one because of the characteristics of the climate, infrastructure, in the owner's preference. However, the lion's share of the island zero is responsibility involved housekeeping, management, self-organization skills. Common provide island caretaker requirements. We have analyzed that, made a question for provide island caretaker job, and highlighted highlighted the most popular requirement for employee. Okay. Hand, handy man or prover skill, gardener skill, driving skill, ability to resolve problems using one's own resource, ability to work independently of the employer, of flexible schedule, ability to work with limited resource, express resistance and hobby needed to relax during long stay alone, desire to work in the fresh air, per art or care skill. Oh my God, excuse me. Okay,
Well,
let's
Alex,
see here.
allow me to interrupt.
Ah, okay, one moment. Uh, a
Yeah,
little, a little bit, a little bit.
don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry, Alex. Allow me to
cleanliness.
interrupt.
No,
Alex,
okay.
yeah, let me
Finish.
interrupt, please. Don't
Okay,
worry. And
thanks.
Katis, you raised the
No,
hand.
one moment, Mr. Miguel.
Yes, tell me, Alex.
Education. You do not need a specialist that education certification to get an island caretaker job. You pass education, hired or professional. With sophists, sparing the spell or work will be an advantage. Only this. Finish. And
Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's okay. But Kathy, you raised the hand. Let me go over you. Tell me. Hey, tell me,
who
Kathy.
do you understand?
I understood almost everything, but give me a minute. Kathy, hello. You raised the hand. Are you there, Kathy? Hello, Kathy. You raised the hand. Tell me. Okay, guys. Um, since it's already 9, I will just let you know what will be the next step to do, okay? For the rest of the week. And then we will keep in touch in the chat. So, Alex, great job description. Very, uh, let's say, informative. However, there are things to improve. Your pronunciation and reading skills are very good, right? Te puedo decir, Alex, que tu habilidad de lectura y your reading skills are very good. Están muy bien. Lees, pues, con una buena entonación, con una pausa que permite que uno vaya, pues, digiriendo de una manera más tranquila lo que se está diciendo. Pero el punto a mejora aquí es la capacidad quizás de resumir y sacar un poquito más las cosas que sean más importantes y dejar espacio a que se hagan un poco de preguntas al respecto. Es mejor, right? Y más para cuando tiene que presentar, simplemente no es una descripción, te digo, muy detallada. No está mal, pero pudo ser un poquito más resumida para que los demás también pudieran tener un poquito más de tiempo de hacer preguntas al respecto. Porque yo mismo tengo quizás cosas que quisiera preguntar, aunque casi todo está dicho en la presentación. Está en el grupo, chicos. Guys, is in the group. Así que pueden verla y leerla completamente porque it's not a bad salary, no es un mal salario, pero se nos ha ido el tiempo ya. Yo te voy a enviar, Alex, algo de retroalimentación de manera personal sobre las palabras que pude ver que no pronunciaste correctamente, pero en cuanto a la entonación y la lectura está muy bien, ¿ok? Y ahora mismo no podría preguntarte, pues ya opinión personal y demás por el tiempo, pero vamos a dejarlo hasta aquí. Para esta semana, para este miércoles, perdón, para este viernes, ya eso sería, vamos a tener como la oportunidad de crear, ustedes cada uno, crear como un currículum en inglés. Hay un documento que les compartí que es How to Write a Good CV. Lo empezamos a ver la semana pasada. Lo pueden continuar leyendo para que vayan realizando su versión de su currículum en inglés, llevándose de los steps y en tips, llevándose de los pasos y consejos que están en ese documento. Eh, para elaborar entonces lo que es la presentación de ese currículum. Ustedes lo van a hacer y lo vamos a ir discutiendo. La información en el currículum no tiene que ser cierta, es un currículum de práctica, así que yo lo voy a enviar como una descripción de una oferta de empleo breve y en base a esa oferta ustedes van a elaborar un currículum que ustedes consideren que sea calificado para ese tipo de oferta. Eso lo digo porque un currículum no tiene por qué ser con todo lo que usted sabe o hace, sino que usted puede mejorar su currículum para la posición en la que usted va a aplicar, claro, conforme a su capacidad real. Pero para estos fines no tiene que ser sobre su capacidad real, sino lo que usted considera que podría aplicar para esa posición, elaborando su currículum en inglés. Eso es para el viernes, así que tienen todo el tiempo que necesitan. El miércoles, después de las presentaciones que faltan, vamos a abordar un poco sobre ese documento, a ver si para el viernes podemos tener esos currículums realizados. Katis, usted levantó la mano, pero no preguntó. Me puede hacer la pregunta en lo personal. Yo le voy a responder y si es competente para todos los demás, también enviaré la respuesta a través de Skype para que todos la escuchen. So thank you for joining today's class, guys. I will see you on Wednesday. God bless you and take care, okay? Bye-bye.
Amen.
Yeah, Katis.
Amen.
Tell me,
Bye,
Katis.
teacher.
Yeah, good evening, Katis. Please, Katis, send me your question. Envíeme su pregunta, Katis, please. Send me your question and I will answer you. Okay. Bye-bye for now. Good evening. Have a good night, Astrid and Renisa. You too. Alex, bye-bye.
Have a good night, teacher.
Good
Thank you,
evening.
Astrid. Very kind.